I'm Michael.
And today we're going to check out Sagrada with new expansion, Sagrada Glory.
That's right. And the Kickstarter is on now?
So with
Soon?
Floodgate, there is a new game coming out that we actually played the prototype of for Sagrada Artisans.
Sagrada Artisans.
It's a new legacy game.
Yes.
And I wanted to point it out because it's also, if you're into Sagrada, that will be happening I think in a few weeks.
Yeah, we play tested it.
Yeah, so we helped give them ideas and checked out some spelling and stuff.
Use this, don't use this.
Yes, so we really love Sagrada, as you can tell.
Oh, your fucking shirt.
Awesome.
So, Ben, this is like facing like a direction. It's not like right, straight up and down. Is it supposed to be off center?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Ben, let me know. So.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, so we're going to check out Sagrada Glory today, but I did want to post a link for anybody who's out there. If you wanted to follow along for the Kickstarter notifications for the Legacy Edition, where you can do a lot of coloring and everything. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So that is on Kickstarter.
Yes.
Glory is coming out soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a Gen Con, but it just missed it. So
I think the boat has arrived.
Right.
And he's watching train shipments and it's not gotten on any train yet.
So in the near couple weeks, you'll see it at your local game store and online and stuff. So that's the goal for Glory.
Hey, since you're watching this video, you're going to know how to play.
Yeah.
So, since we do not have a Sagrada rules video that I can point you guys to, let's go ahead and tell everybody how to play Sagrada.
To be fair, long ago when I was like, I want to stream, I did do Sagrada. But it was like years and years ago. But it's one of my most watched videos because it was one of the first things I ever did. But we'll still go over the rules because I think everybody needs to know how to play Sagrada.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, in Sagrada, you are trying to place colored dice within your stained glass window. Each of these stained glass windows is actually a card that you are going to put inside your stained glass. And you can choose, you're going to have two to choose from. You're going to choose one of the other sides to put inside your stained glass window. And you're going to get a number of favor tokens equal to the number of dots down here. The dots indicate how hard it is to complete that window. If I choose a window like this, it might be fairly easy because it only gives me 3 favor tokens. This side here gives me 5, and that's one that I've chosen. Steph's gives her 6.
Yeah, but that means I have a more complicated board, but it gives you extra favor tokens, which will be helpful later on in the game, so...
I had to scoot it off. So this is actually a promo.
Yeah, it's a promo board.
From Floodgate. So, yeah.
It's really pretty.
So, just put your favorite tokens up here. Favorite tokens are going to be used for tool cards. We'll talk about those here in a second. So, you are going to basically score points for lots of different things, mostly the scoring cards up here, but also each of us has a private objective that is going to give us points based on where we've placed dice in our window. So, each player will get 1 private objective, 2 random window pattern cards, which Steph and I have already chosen. We've got our favor tokens. Let's see, what else do we need? We've got a round track here. These are tool cards, and these are public objective cards. Now, some of these public objective cards you have not seen before because they come in the new Sagrada Glory module, but we'll talk about those here in a second. So, all of the dice normally go in the dice bag, but with the Strife module, you're only going to have 10 of each color in the dice bag. So, just so you know that normally it is all the dice. With Sagrada Glory, it's going to be some of the dice. So for 2 players, 10 of each color. So we will basically know, when the dice are starting to run low. If Steph has taken all the red dice, it may be difficult for me to get red dice. Now it's going to scale based on player count. So each round, the start player, whoever's the player with the dice bag, is going to pull out normally 5 dice.
If you're
playing with 2 players. It's basically going to be number of players plus 1 times 2 plus 1. So for 3 players, 7 dice. For 4 players, 9 dice. So then let's say I'm the start player. I am going to draft one of those dice. Steph will draft one. Then she will draft another one. After she drafts, she will place. After I draft, I will place into my window. And then I will draft my last die, leaving 1 die left over. That leftover die will go in the round area, and we play 10 rounds. Just like that. Start player will shift. Now, where can I place my dice? I have to start my first die on the outside of the window, and my next die has to be next to it, either orthogonally or diagonally. Here's the catch. If I put, like I say, a blue 3 onto my tableau, I can place neither a blue die nor a 3 die next to that die. I can place it diagonally. I cannot place it orthogonally adjacent. So I can have purple dice lined up like this, but I could not have a purple die right here. So I also have to make sure that I stick with whatever my window shows. So Steph must have red dice in these position or nothing at all. She must have a 2 and a 6 and a 3 and a 5 and a 3 in those spots or nothing at all. So that's what makes her window harder to complete, is that she has more things that must be specific. So what are the tool cards for? Well, whenever you draft your die, you can spend favor tokens to use one of these tools, and the tools will adjust the dice in some way. For example, this tool, after your first turn, immediately draft another die, and you'll skip your next draft. What's that? Put it up there?
Yep.
Boom, just like that. Now, if I'm the first person to use it, I'm going to put one of my favor tokens on it. If Steph wants to come along later and use that tool card, she has to place 2 on there. Is that correct, Steph?
Yep. Everybody after
to place a 2, including myself. If I wanted to do it again, I would also do 2.
Yeah, so most you ever will pay on a card is 2.
Correct.
Each one of these is 1 point at the end of the game, though. So.
Yeah, so you don't want to just waste these. If there's something that you must have, or you have no other choice but to use a tool, it's certainly better than having a bunch of broken windows everywhere.
Yeah.
So not placing a die in your tableau will cause you to have a broken window. So keep in mind that you want to make sure to, and you've got 20 spaces, 10 turns, you will draft 20 dice. You will fill your window,
if
or
possible.
If not, you will break a window. So move exactly 2 dice, obeying all placement restrictions, meaning you must place next to something else. This one is a strife tool, which is used in Sagrada Glory. Change the value of your drafted die to a value of a gray die in your window. Yes, strife is going to include gray dice. We'll talk about that here in a second.
Nice.
So at the end of the game, after 10 rounds, we're going to score based on these public objectives. We will also score based on our private objective. Usually it will be summing the dice, the pips on your dice in certain positions on your window. And that decision will influence which of these windows that you take, which side of the card that you take.
The base game only has objectives that are colored related.
Oh, really?
So you're going to score all your blue dice or score all your purple dice.
Gotcha.
I am not playing with those in this game. We are using an expansion for that, which is specific spaces on your board have to equal
certain amounts.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, definitely want to, if we have several expansions in here, and so if you see something that doesn't look like your base game of Sagrada, that's probably wise, because maybe we have a promo or a promo board or a promo tool. So there's been a lot. So on the back side of this is a score tracker, and you can keep track of everyone's score. And I'll talk about these objectives here in a bit. So that is basically Sagrada going to count up all the points and add up points for your favorite tokens. You're going to lose 1 victory point for every open space in your window. So basically, if you can't place a die, then you should not place it. I believe if you find out that you have placed a die in error, you have to break that window by pulling the dice off. So let's talk a little bit about Sagrada Glory. Sagrada Glory has 4 different modules in it, and most of them have to deal with these new gray dice, and these are called strife dice. We're going to have 10 dice up here, and we're going to put 4 more of them in our bag. That currently has 50 dice in it, 5 different colors, and or no, 6 different colors, correct?
5.
5 different colors?
5 colors.
5 colors.
10.
Times 10. So 50 plus 4.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So with the new strife module, we're going to select a strife board, basically giving rules for these gray dice. For example, gray dice may only be in the top or bottom row. The one that we have chosen for this game is gray dice may be placed on any color restricted window, but everything else still must remain the same. So that's true for every gray die that we have, whether we draft them out of the bag or whether they're here. Now, why do we have 10 dice here? That's because every round is going to have at least 1 gray die. So for 2 players, we're going to draw 4 dice out of the bag and add 1 gray die. So we are also going to have strife public objective cards like this one. We're going to get 6 points for each pair of gray dice of the same value. So they basically say that number is shading. The lighter, the smaller the number, the lighter the shade. So these 6s are super dark. The 1s are super light. The 4s are sort of in the middle. So that's in Sagrada. That's how they differentiate the numbers from the colors. Is that the numbers are supposed to be shading. So thematically, the 1 is a very pale red, and the 6 is a very deep dark red. So we will let's see. This is a special module, is it not, Steph?
Yeah, it's its own module.
It's its own module. I'm just making sure. So,
does the stripe die count as its own color?
Yes, it does. It absolutely does. It is its own color. It is a gray color.
Okay.
It is. So whenever, so this goal is every die in your largest diagonally connected region of 1 color. So you want a lot of the same color in a diagonal line. And you're going to get 2 points for each die that does that. So that's 2 of our goals right there. This last goal is from the Rivalry module. Let's go ahead and talk about that. All the Rivalry public objectives will have this little chalice in the corner. And these are competitive objectives. So whoever does the best at this is going to get 12 points. You want the most diagonally adjacent pairs of the same value. So that's a pair of 1s and a pair of 4s and a pair of 6s. So you have 3 diagonally adjacent pairs. If I have the most, I'm going to get 12 points. If I have the second most, I'm going to get 8 points. Third most would be 5 points if we were playing a 3 or 4 player game. Let's see here. If people are tied for places, you are going to sum up the values and divide by that number of players. So if we tie, we're basically going to get 10 points apiece for that. So there are, let's see, 2 other modules. The Pioneer module introduces Pioneer objectives. And those are, we're going to place those up here. Basically, whoever completes these objectives first will get the points on it. For example, this Pioneer objective, the first person to complete a 3x3 area is going to get 3 points. Boom, just like that.
Oh, it doesn't have to be that area, just any 3.
Any 3x3, anywhere in your window.
Okay.
This one, the first to place an orthogonally connected cluster of all 6 numbers.
Wow.
They don't have to be in order, just has to be 1 through 6 in a cluster.
Wow.
You can't separate them with something else you already have. So you couldn't put a 6 here and then the 2 over here because the 6 would interrupt the flow of those 6 numbers. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Okay. And then this objective here is the first to connect the left and right side with a die of all unique colors. And the gray would count as a unique color.
You could just go like right in a row though if you wanted to.
Yes, it says diagonally connected.
Oh no, you can't go right.
Yeah, diagonally connected. You can't go straight across. So now it went from so easy to so hard.
Yeah, that's really hard. Okay.
So that's what the Pioneer module does, is create speed objectives.
Okay.
Last but not least, we have the Flourish module. It will award you points for doing a specific color pattern, but it will also remove points if you do not complete the objective. Now, your private objectives do not ever count off or anything, but these Flourish objectives, these are all green. That's why they don't show up well. They have...
I won't look.
I'm not taking this one.
Oh, okay.
I have already decided to not take it because it's so hard. So, somewhere on my board, which is basically in 2 places, I have to have this pattern. There's only 2 places I can have this pattern. There or up one space. Exactly. And it has to be color 1, color 2, color 1, color 2, color 1 in that pattern. It doesn't matter which colors they are, but it can only be 2 colors in those spots. So I'm like, no, I'm not doing this one.
I did that one last time.
So
it's hard.
That would be 8 points to get it and -8 to miss it.
Yeah, if you miss it.
Not going to do it. I am going to do the other one, or I'm going to try to anyway.
Yeah.
I do have this one face down. Steph has chosen 2 of them.
Yeah.
Now, if you choose one of these, you get a bonus favor token. So mine was 5.
Extra.
I got 1 extra for a total of 6. Steph has 6 plus 2 is 8.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put these off to the side because you really can't see.
Yeah, that's why I did
on my blue. So that is basically what Glory offers. So a whole lot of goodness. You don't have to use all of it. You could just use some of it if you want. But they all go together. I really like those. I really...
Well, should I draft for what I want or should I draft for this goal?
Though that said, these are all not huge amounts of points. So it's not going to break the game.
No.
So I like it.
I like it.
So, Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay. And do a prediction.
Mm-hmm.
Tails.
Tails is me.
Anybody want to predict? Go right ahead.
I am going to mix well. I am going to take 4 dice. You can do more than 10 channel points.
Yeah, we had like
for those of you who don't know.
Earlier.
Oh, we got 2 gray dice.
Last time we didn't draft any gray.
How about that?
Feeling we might. You first.
All right, can you guys see these dice in here fairly well?
Yeah, I can.
I am hoping you guys can see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
So...
1 person voted for me.
What? I will take this 4, giving me lots of options.
Dr. Sign.
Thanks, Dr. Sign. I took the red 4.
Wow.
Not using a tool, not doing anything else, just taking that red 4. Giving myself lots of good options around. Just in case she gives me things that are not good for me.
Who?
You don't like that?
Not really.
Can't help you.
Not really.
Not really.
So, like...
Wow, no one is doing the prediction game here. We have 10 points and that's it. Yeah, Dr. Sign voted for you. Nobody voted for anybody else. and only 10 points. He's got like 200,000 channel points. He's got more channel points than me.
All right. I'm going to do this.
Taking
and
that.
I'm going to immediately do this to make that a 1.
Oh, because you can change the value of your drafted die to the value of a gray die in your window. So, yes.
Sure.
Seems good. You already have a pair.
That's, yeah, I figured.
Now, that's the same color.
It is.
It is.
That's why I did it.
That is actually really good.
It seemed pretty decent.
It did not suck.
And I'm 2 towards that.
Well, how about this? That also seems fairly good. And this one goes rot chair. And it is your go.
Whoa.
I got to make sure that I do this. So I need to watch it.
You have over 300 into foobs. A lot. Okay. Okay. Wow.
You are gray dicing it up.
Well. Yeah.
Not give any options for gray dice for me.
You didn't want it.
You don't know what
You
I
had
want.
first dibs. Oh, somebody bet on you.
Whoa. Thanks, whoever voted for me.
Yes, it's fine.
You do have more channel points than me, Dr. Sign. I think I will take... I'm not going to get this darn thing, am I?
Michael doesn't watch this channel.
What channel? I'm right on this channel right now.
Dr. Side watches it more than you.
For some reason, I'm getting an error on my little pad here. That one cleared up. My phone is not charging, so making sure that I get charged.
Hodge it.
Charging it.
It is. You can take mine to use if you want.
No, it's working now.
Okay.
I will choose this pair of 3s.
Back to me, you say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. Nope.
Nope, don't like it. Not
Nope.
one bit.
Nope, nope, nope. I have a bad feeling I'm not going to do one of my objectives.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this.
All right, another blue one.
Double blue.
Another blue one in the useless spot.
Oh my God.
And this would be my turn.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Look at that. We got every die but purple here. How about that? We like the subs. Wow, these are not great. These are really poor, in fact.
Yeah. Yeah, not great. Don't like. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope.
Nope, nope, nope. Do not like. Oh, I need to look at this.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah, I'm not. Yep.
Yeah, not yet. Yep. Gonna be fine.
Is it though?
I'll just blow through all my favorite tokens in the first couple of rounds. That's a great plan.
That's a fantastic plan.
It's a great plan. Don't be like me.
Don't be like Steph.
It's funny because the striped dice just blend in with the board. They look like the background on my board.
All right, there we go.
What'd you take?
I took the green 4.
All right, I'm gonna spend 2 favor.
Oh my goodness.
Make this a 5. It's hard to argue with it. I can't lie.
mean, you're taking them like it's your job.
I know. I'm not doing a great job. Like it's my job.
Like it's your job. Like it's your job.
Oh my god. You're gonna like get that 3x3, aren't you?
Not immediately.
He's trying so hard.
Not with this.
Wow.
Man, that's round.
Yo, you're gonna get the color bonus. I'm not even like focused on the lightning challenges. I see you. I see you.
Whoa.
I see you. So I like the fact that the striped dice can go on the colored spaces because it gives me freedom a little bit.
Freedom.
It does make the board a little bit easier because of this.
You know what? I wasn't even paying attention to this.
I for sure you're.
No. Now that you mention it, though, I'm actually doing it. All right, there's one. Need 4 more.
Oh my god. Okay.
How about that?
Give me a something.
Something.
I'll take this.
Whoa. What sound was that?
Not a happy sound.
Not a happy sound. A happy sound.
Fine.
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 I get 2 of these things, huh?
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, I should probably take the gray die because you are going to screw me out of those gray dice.
No.
Yeah. You're going to totally screw me out of those gray dice. So I'm going to take a gray die.
I might have wanted it. I might have wanted it.
You might have wanted that 5 points that I just took.
Yeah.
But I didn't give it to you.
If it had to be purple.
No. All unique colors. Hey, that's a color.
Dang.
So, no, it does not have to be purple.
Kind of leads me to believe that we played Artisans wrong, but yeah.
No. Doesn't make me believe we played Artisans wrong. I was fairly consistent with that.
All right, you get one more.
I'm working on it, but you're talking. I'm like blah, 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 blah,
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
I gotta take the purple because otherwise you're going to leech all the purple away from me too.
Mm-hmm. What?
I'm 1 away from that one too.
Yeah.
You are 2 away from it. How about that? Give me turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 of these. 2 gray dice, Steph. 2 gray dice, Steph.
No. God, this is
Garbage.
terrible.
Wow.
Oh my God. What am I doing? No. All right, maybe. Maybe. Depends on what you do, I suppose. This.
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 You got it. Do you want it or not?
Oh, I'm getting it. It's just a matter of do I put it here, here. I think I'll put it. I'll be sad about it later. Okay.
Yeah, we're all waiting anxiously.
Don't worry about me. It's me. You drew them.
Wow. Look at all the yellows. I don't think I like that draw.
Quick.
Take it while you can.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't even see that. I just needed that to be 3 gray.
it's all you cared about.
All I cared about. It's been very hard being condensed, though, trying to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, much better spreading out. I'm having a lot of options.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna lose this. Let's find another way to make this happen. Can I flip this upside down?
No.
I can't. It has to be like this.
Yeah.
With this at the top. Well,
Yeah.
I'm so screwed with this. Do that and that. I can put the. No, I can't do that. Oh. It solved itself.
Mm.
So that's good.
No, you don't want it.
I took it.
No.
Done did it.
Dang. I was really,
Sorry.
really hoping for that.
Not sorry.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I probably ought to take this while I can.
Mm.
Saw you.
I'm going to take this.
And this is out. This is being me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. You want purple? Now's the time for purple.
Oh, wow. Really? Not really, I says.
Yoink.
Well.
Yay, I did my thing. Yay. Use them favorite tokens.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Time out.
What?
Before you do anything.
All right.
Before you do anything.
Okay.
Before you do anything.
Okay. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you didn't. I think I want another die. And here's the thing, I can't use 2 tools on a turn.
Both John.
What do you say? Look at his back, stinking up the whole place. It's me. We'll let just about anybody in these days, Bon John.
Good to see you.
Yeah, it's really good to see you, my man. Yeah, I really don't want you to. I really don't want you to have that gray die. Don't give me no pouty lip. I can't stop you.
From what?
I can't stop you from
Getting another gray die.
getting another gray die. Multiple ways. All right, have it.
Well, I was actually, yeah, I mean, sure. I'm going to this.
Move exactly 2 dice.
Yes, which is going to be this and this. I don't love that, but hold on. Maybe. No, yeah, I should do that. All right, fine. And then I could place that.
Edit.
And then I'll place numbers I want.
Can't help you with that.
Hold on.
You having trouble?
Yes. Want to do move this blue one. This green was here. Move the blue one there, and then move the green one there, and then place this one. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, sure.
And then I could do this.
You say so. All right. Leaving a purple 4 right there. You want me to draw or do you want to get them?
You could draw. No.
Do something with that.
Spend my favors to make this a 6. Oh, I put the 6 there. No.
Oops.
Darn it.
You worked and backtracked and worked and backtracked.
It's fine. I'll put it there.
Fine.
Dang. Okay, whatever. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made.
I know. I know mistakes have been made.
Still doing okay.
Just okay. That looks good. I like that.
Dude.
This looks good.
Uh-huh. Right. I guess I do that.
I'm running out of things. So
I only have 2 favor tokens left.
yeah, you should spend them all like crazy.
Wow. Who thought that be?
Yeah, Sagrada, the app is really clean.
I love it so much.
All right, I get first draft of this mess. I draft it like that.
I draft it like that.
I might draft both of my dice. Fairly sure that's what's happening.
Yeah.
I am going to draft
I don't blame you.
this die up here. Well, while I've got them and I can play, I'm going to play them while I can.
Me.
Yeah, you.
Might as well do that. Just to fill it in.
Yep.
And doesn't much matter. Well, I can't take the 5, so put that there. Okay.
Okay. And what yeah, that's that. If Steph loves the app so much, why are you playing the board game, not the app? Because the app does not have Sagrada Glory.
Yes, indeed.
Which we are playing.
I do love the app. Is there a 4?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Do I move stuff?
Like you do?
The problem is I have to move exactly 2 things, right? Not 1, but exactly 2.
Exactly 2 dice.
Yes, that's a problem. That's the problem. I do have a 4. Hmm.
I'm going to know what's out there before I move 2 dice.
What will I take? Like, I have 2 5s here. 2 5s.
That's a problem.
Oh, I could just take a die and know that I'm breaking a window. That's probably my best bet.
Probably your best bet.
That's probably my best bet.
And your real monthly payment.
And your real monthly payment. I wish one of these were a 3. I could change one to a 3.
Yes, you can.
Probably not worth it, so.
Yes, you can.
I will do this.
What'd you do?
I took the blue 2.
Blue 2 standing by?
Hmm.
Now, I need to squeeze 2 things in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I can do it. But you know, this is 2 points, and having a missing window is 1 point. So is it even worth doing anything?
Flip the table. Dr. Sai did tell you about John. Like, he told you. Shade, shade, shade. Get like that.
I like it like that.
I'm gonna take a picture. Not every day I play the Sagrada Glories.
I mean, it's sort of like where I've got everything.
Sorta.
Not really, but sort of. I mean, couldn't you have drawn a purple? Couldn't I have drawn a purple?
No.
No, I guess I couldn't have.
I feel like Bo's John.
Thanks, Bones John. Move this here, move this here. Draft the 1. Draft the 1. Yeah, but I'm breaking this setup. Breaking this setup, forget it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to draft this and let you have that.
Okay. Well, like I could switch things, but then I'm losing this card, so it's like, I'll just.
Actually, I could do something. If I can find a place to move, I need to move exactly 2 dice.
Right.
I could potentially get another pair of gray dice in my window.
Yeah. Oh, you took. Yeah.
I could get another pair of gray dice in my window, but I have to move things. I move the 3 down here. I mean, I'm not giving up a lot of that. Move this down here, but then I need a place for the gray die, which is a 5.
That was in your board.
It was.
Okay.
I put it back. Is that okay? Because you did that like twice.
I thought you did that like a long, long ago.
What?
You had the gray.
Oh, wrong one. Which one did I take?
You
I took
took
this one.
one.
Sorry. That's the one I meant to put back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had that in there long ago. You're correct. I want to make sure that I have a spot to move something to.
Yeah.
If I need to move something
Sure.
to a spot. So if I move the 3 there, move the 6 up here. Unfortunately, that's a yellow, which I could put a gray in. 3, 6. Put a gray in here. Put a red in here. That I can do. Move exactly 2 dice. If I move this here, Move this here. Then I can place this gray.
That does give you a second one of these.
Does give me a 6 point, so I spent 2 to get 6 and don't have a broken window.
Yeah.
So that is something.
That is definitely worth it.
That's what I was seeing.
So you did draft 2 at once though? No, because you're going second.
That's my point. I'm going second, so I want to make sure. I knew I'd have 2 in a row.
And I'm done. I'm just gonna break the window.
Right.
Which is basically this.
Basically, I did get my right here 2 gray, 2 purple.
Wow.
So I did get my pattern in 2 colors.
Yep, I got my 2 patterns.
Both of them? Boo. Blink and where's your other one? What was that, a 3? I scooted it. It was
a 5 because I had 2 5s.
Oh, you had 2 5s. I did scoot it. You have blue, gray.
And the purple, but yeah, it only counts once.
What's the other one? Purple and blue.
Yeah.
Got it. Wow, you did have it.
So these go away.
Boo. All right, give me a blue die.
There are tokens, but we'll just use dice.
The dice are better. So 2 points per die in your largest diagonally colored. You have killed me on this. I've got a total of 8. You have 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. You are far better at this than I am. You have killed me. Thanks, Dr. Sign. I did take the red die most recently, unfortunately. Most of these I used to have a lot, but I broke some of them up. 2, because I didn't think I'd have a chance of getting it. I think I've only got 4.
And I have 5.
Which means I shouldn't have done what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't find a 5th. I broke one of the sets up.
I still think it was worth it. I mean, you gained 2 points.
You lost 4 here. I lost a 4 one direction versus another.
Yeah,
that hurts. So you got 12 is 28. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done it. Per pair of gray dice of the same value, I got 18 and 16 is 34, and you got 12 billion.
I got 4 sets.
24 plus 28. 24 and 28 is 42. No. 38, 40, 52. All right, that's all these.
Yeah.
I get 4 from my objective. And then some, I have 15 and 13. It's 28. 30 from there is 66.
And then you get 5 for that.
And 5 for that. And that's all I got.
And then 3 for those.
And that's all I got. You lose 1 for your window. We'll go ahead and do that. Oh no, you already took it off.
Yeah, that's basically.
So you get 1 point for your die up there, and then you get your everything else.
7 and 8 is 15 for all of these objectives.
Makes it up to 18.
And then these. So that's.
So 10, 20, 29.
Yes.
30s, 47. Bow. So 74 to 97. Killed me. You are a much better Sagrada player. You actually rank fairly high when you play the app.
I do okay. I've been actually playing a lot of the app.
You do more than okay.
I have been doing a lot of the app, so that probably gives me an edge.
It gives you a huge edge.
But I thought that would give me a huge edge for our Sagrada Legacy playtesting, and it did not. I super lost. Super lost. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
It was cool, though.
Yeah.
I really like Sagrada. I'm glad we could play it. I think this time we were a little bit more focused on the goals. And last time we were, all over the place. And I feel like we got no points because we were so, You
got a ton of points this time.
I did a lot more focusing. I think the objective.
I was hoping you would spend all of your tokens and just token yourself to death.
Well, so.
And you almost did, but not quite.
I almost did. so getting the stripe dice, it seemed really important because I could get the pairs for the 6 points.
Well, when you did that, I had no chance.
I could get the 6 point. I could get pairs for this.
For sure.
And then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna for the 2 points per color bonus, I'm just gonna do strife. Because the first game we played, we didn't like draft any stripe dice.
Well, we didn't want them.
Yeah, and so
for the one we had, for the goals we had.
It was really great because our board this time really made it worth our while because we could place on other colors. And so I'm like, okay, that's really good. That's a good ability to have, making my board much more easier to manage.
Right.
Because with 2 players, you never know what colors are going to come out. You might not see like any red dice, so it's like you can't.
Well,
guarantee.
that's one reason why they have X per color. You know, it's in a 2-player game, 10 per color.
Yeah.
Sort of forcing those red dice
to come out a little bit more. Which I appreciate.
Yeah.
But it also makes the standard goals a little bit weaker, like because we might not see those red dice, and that might be our goal, like for the hidden objective. So that's why I do like the expansion ones that give you like these spaces will give you value. So I appreciate these scoring ones from the second expansion, and yeah. So I prefer to use them, I guess.
I agree. So I think all of the different modules in Glory really works well with everything else that's already out.
For sure.
So certainly worth checking out Sagrada. And if you're already a Sagrada fan, Sagrada Glory, definitely worth your while from Floodgate Games.
Yeah, it's on pre-order right now. And hopefully that will be shipping out.
Put that link back in the chat. What is that?
Oh yeah, the link that I have is for the Kickstarter that will be going up in a few weeks. So you can follow it along and get notified on launch.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm glad we could show it off. That was fun.
Absolutely. Check it out. We'll be right back.
Yes.